Guys, let's talk about Vinicius and Mbappe. I know this is not very common to my channel based on I don't talk about other clubs other than Barcelona, but I have to talk about this one. Guys, tonight is the final of the World Club Cup. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to be watching from home and I'm going to speak about the game and the tournament in general after the final. But first and foremost, let's talk about Mbappe and Vinicius, because remember, we had a dream team from last year where Real Madrid just won the Champions League and brought in the best player in the world, and they were like this super team with Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vinicius, and Jude Bellingham. And it has been terror. I would say terror, because when you talk about the Galactico, it was a team filled up with stars. You're talking of Zidane, Beckham, Ronaldo, Carlos, Robinho, all these big names during that period. And Real Madrid didn't win anything with these players. So something happened during last season after bringing Mbappe to Real Madrid, because this is the dream signing of all Real Madrid fans. Real Madrid last season was a flop. All the tournament except from the FIFA, from the Intercontinental European Cup like that they won against Atlanta, they didn't win anything anymore. I mean, they lost against Barcelona woefully. They lost against Arsenal woefully in the Champions League. They lost against PSG in the Club World Cup, which everybody wanted, all the Real Madrid fans thought they would win. For me, I'm not in support of this Club World Cup because the players have been tired. These people have just come back from a 69, 70 games per season, and they are still playing this World Club Cup. These are not machines, these are players. They are not machines. We know we want to watch football. Yes, we love watching football. But come on, we don't want to keep watching players who are tired. And with the heat happening in America, which is a country who doesn't fully love football, come on, this is no brainer. You make this kind of thing happen. For example, this FIFA, they say this is the best tournament ever in football, but that they've earned over 31 billion or something like that. But that's a topic for another day. I don't want to talk about this. I'm here to talk about Mbappe and Vinicius. Guys, since Mbappe got into Madrid, they have not been really success. It's not been a success. Although it seems we are judging too quick. But let's be honest here. This 1 year has been absolutely mess. We're not talking about a player who needs to learn how to play or adapt. This is Mbappe we're talking about. This is a massive star. Somebody who is supposed to be the next big thing after Cristiano and Lionel Messi. And now you come into a team where you have Vinicius Jr. Remember, guys, Mbappe played with Neymar and PSG. And you guys now could tell me how it ended. Because don't forget, Neymar is a Brazilian. Vinicius is a Brazilian. I'm sure, very, very sure, that this thing I'm about to tell you, most people don't know, because what I'm about to tell you right now has never been talked about in a long time. I think it's been talked about once, but people never put an eye in it. Remember, Vinicius idolized Neymar. And Neymar definitely would have told Vinicius that, hey, if you play with this guy, he wants to be the king of the club. Because when Mbappe was playing the last season before Neymar and Messi left, Mbappe was the one preferred playing at the left wing, while they changed Neymar to the middle wing. And there have been this collision between both of them. Like, they are not being friends, they're not being stronger. Now, Mbappe have taken that kind of mindset now to Real Madrid, and Real Madrid are not winning anything because two of them are playing in the same wing. I'm not talking about just two of them playing the same way. There are a lot of things to talk about here. Mbappe is not somebody who marks. Vinicius as well is not somebody who marks the ball. Vinicius and Mbappe, they are people who wants to have the ball all the time. That when they lose the ball, there's somebody else who's going to do the dirty job for them. But remember, this football nowadays, football is a game of team sport. Although, yes, we have individuals. Now, take a look at PSG. PSG had Mbappe last season, before this is concluded season, and PSG couldn't win anything. They only won the league like other previous years. But immediately Mbappe left. Remember what Luis Enrique, the coach, said? He said, with Mbappe, with the superstar, you can't be able to do everything, because the superstar is going to deprive others from doing what they want to do, because you cannot keep the superstar in one place. The superstar has to be free, he has to move left, right, front, center. It kind of destroyed the plan of the coach. So immediately Mbappe left, PSG brought in different youngsters who are hungry, who wants to mark, when they lose ball, they attack. What did they do? Luis Enrique implemented his game plan, and now PSG is currently the best team in the world. If you look at the game against Real Madrid, you will see a massive difference. The Madrid fans were saying, but PSG beat Atletico Madrid. This PSG beat Inter Miami of full of Messi. The worst 4-0 I've seen so far is PSG Real Madrid, because Real Madrid didn't even have an opportunity. If Inter Miami had somebody, 2 Lionel Messis in that team, Inter Miami would have gone to even extra time against Paris Saint-Germain, because they had clear chances which Messi created for the rest. So I guess we know how old he is. He's almost old. But I'm not here to criticize the players of Inter Miami. I'm here to talk about Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. Xabi Alonso, who is the new coach, has a lot of work to do, because this was a big problem between Ancelotti. And we all know Ancelotti as a massive coach, a coach which can coordinate even big players, but had problem in coordinating Vinicius and Mbappe, because these two people play in the same way. Remember, there's Rodrigo, who Real Madrid now had that they want to sell. But what happened? Now, Rodrigo, who is a left winger, Mbappe, who is a left winger, Vinicius, who is a left winger, all of them are fighting for a place. And now we're having an issue here that Vinicius doesn't want to renew. He wants Real Madrid to be clear with him that he wants to be playing that left wing. And you cannot even put Mbappe in the 9, because Mbappe is not a natural 9. Although he scored pretty good amount of goal just concluded season, which is a massive. I'm not surprised, because this is Mbappe, he's a goal scorer. He's very good, he has speed, he has skills, he has finishing. This is somebody like a Cristiano Ronaldo. But for you to exploit Mbappe quality, you have to put him in the left wing. And Vinicius, for you to exploit Vinicius qualities, it is the left wing. And now we have a problem where these two people people are saying ego. This is not ego here. Two of them are looking for the best for them. Two captains cannot be in the one ship. You either let one of these players go, or one of these players have to bring out their ego and play for the team, which is impossible, because Mbappe is not going to come and mark for you. They don't pressurize. These are not players that pressurize. Vinicius is somebody who takes all his energy, go against players. How can he take his energy and run back to defend? He's going to be tired. He's not a machine, he's a player. He's a player that wants the ball all the time. This is what people don't understand. So the only way now, the problem between these two players is not their ego. It's not their ego. Two of them wants to play in the same wing. Yes, we all know that. But Real Madrid now have to find out which of these players have to leave the team. Because what Real Madrid now need is a top clear number 9 and just one left winger. Is either Mbappe or Vinicius. Guys, honestly, I want to know your opinion. I know there are a lot of Real Madrid fans and football fans that watch my channel here, and I just said let me talk about this issue, because if you watch this last game against PSG, there's a massive difference. Dembele is pressuring all the time. Doué is pressuring all the time. Kvara was pressuring all the time. So these are stars, but they work for the team. But when you talk of stars, the level of stars between all these PSG players compared to Mbappe and Vinicius is a massive difference, because those two players alone can win you games, can win you trophies. So the problem is this now: did you want to put two of them together as a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3? Because the same way you put, two of them are going to be in that left wing, because that is where their power lies. Guys, I honestly want to know your opinion. I want to know your opinion about this issue, because this is a massive problem Xabi Alonso has to solve. Mbappe and Vinicius. Good luck for the season, because this season is going to be very long. And guys, don't judge Xabi Alonso in this first game, this first World Club Cup. It's just started, so it needs a lot of work to do. For me, for them to succeed, you have to leave one person in that place. Vinicius has to go, Mbappe stay, or Mbappe has to go, Vinicius stay. And remember, Mbappe came to Madrid to win the Champions League, and Vinicius has already won it all. The ball is in your court, guys. I will be reading down in the comment below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.